Barry. A menial task simulator / horror game. If you remember Dishwashing Simulator that I played a little while back, same thing. Pretty much the exact same thing. In fact, you can even see the big hole in the middle of the screen there. So of course, you know, after games like that, after games like Voices of the Void and everything, I saw some other people playing this and I decided, you know what? I'm going to get on it myself. Give me a little bit of a break from playing Cookie Clicker to do a completely different incremental game. As of recording, 382 sugar lumps out of 500, by the way, to finally finish that up. Okay, just right in there. Extremely normal. That's what I like about this. And you know, hey, honestly, not that bad of a little setup. It's cozy. It's like a big walk-in closet sort of thing. Also, real quick, why does everything have asymmetrical blinking? That's maybe the thing that is causing me alarm more than anything else. Anyway. All right. Okay. Gigantic, oversized cartoon blueberries. Pick them up, I guess, by pressing E, holding E. I should probably actually look at what the controls are here before I even try to do this. Pick up, use. Oh, okay. I think it's a toggle. Yes, it's a toggle. Okay. Why don't I want to stay up too late? I cannot even grab these again. Okay, well, I mean, you know, I'm trying to get used to my tasks. Man, this is... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no, that's definitely coming towards me. I'll just go to bed. Okay, what do we got here? Of course, I thought an incremental game, so we are looking at, you know, a bunch of different upgrades and everything here too. The prestige system, of course, why not? Golden berry chance. Wow, 1%, and I only need to go spend 50K for that? USD apparently, so at least that kind of narrows down where I'm supposed to be in right now. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing that is the eventual goal that I am working towards. I'm not about to like get swallowed up by the hole there, just standing around. What? I don't know. Anyway. Okay. I'm seeing the progression. I am seeing the progression that we're going at here. I think this is a nice, cozy-looking area. And, I mean, they have a bed with a piggy bank that has weird hypno disc eyes. But, you know. Also, yeah, this music's rocking. Ooh. And that's not even that expensive compared to, you know. Star Wand, the bibble? Or like a bubble. Not like a Bible. I mean, maybe it's like a Castlevania style Bible, you know, where it rotates around you. Sure. Ooh, fun. Again, very Voices of the Void. I don't necessarily know. When I think menial tasks combined with weird horror elements, Voices of the Void is the first thing. All right, well, I didn't make any money because apparently it's a lot less time that you have than it seems. Okay, pick up berries and objects and only press it once. And it's the mascot there. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, okay, and then you click to throw it. But, you know, I'm just noticing right now. Are you Are you alive or are you just a... Don't fall in the hole, considering that thing seems to be out for my blood. Or... I don't really know. Ah, yes, of course. Are you alive? Because that makes it seem like... Yeah, it's the Sonic Dreams collection style. This is a reference that nobody's going to understand. Hello? Anyway. Yeah, this is just a diegetic sort of piece of cardboard. You're really not giving me a whole lot of time here now, are you? Okay. These days are apparently not very long. I mean, I kind of want to see what happens, but also it... Hey, wait a second. These things aren't even going down the hole. I kind of want to see what happens, but also I feel like we can save that for a third act twist or something. Right to bed, then. Very, buddy. Yeah, plus. Well, I guess I'll... Oh, okay, and more things unlock here. These are just the ones that I have. All right. I'll try to be a little bit faster at this point in time because apparently they're really not, you know, making this easy. Oh my God. Look at this Piku Niku here. Hey, Garfield. You here to help me? Aren't you adorable? Hey, look at this little fellow. Get out of here. Oh. Get out of here. This is my game. All right, fine. Okay. Let's get the lead out already. I am really not, you know, making as much money as I should be. I mean, I don't know if this is going to eventually be dishwashing simulator style where I'm able to set up an entire automated line feeding into the hole. I'm kind of hoping because that was a really fun part of that. Wow, you don't have a whole lot of time. Nah, even Garfield. Garfield, no! I know I tried to throw you into the hole. Like, how much you think a walking berry would be worth, right? Oh, that's handy. I'm just gonna, you know, collect all of my cartoonishly oversized money, if you don't mind, Hole. It's big novelty money. It's the sort that you either kill Batman with or spend at giant banks. How does it face me? All right, what do I got? $15. Yeah, not even. Star Orb generator. Sure. Slowly, but getting to some sort of level of progress here, right? Oh, that's what that is. Still holding on to the marker? All right. I keep forgetting that you don't hold it down. You just tap once. Hey, Garfield. Yeah, okay. I can't force it. Do I get any money for this? I am being very much not as diligent as I should be in this. Nah, the hole's just too small for it entirely. All right, then. Actually gotta get to work. Garfield, can I pick this just right off? No. It has to be on the ground. Ooh, you don't say. The cookie clicker comparisons continue. You give me no time at all to do this. By the way, did I get like extra money for doing that? God, jeez. And of course, everything freezes right at the end of the day. Oh, no, they give me a nickel. Yeah? Okay, real quick. What if it goes over the rock? I just want to know. I don't like, I'm really forcing myself into a corner. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I could stand up on one of the rocks to avoid the wrath of the hole. I'm just gonna... I didn't even look at you. I like a big old Mario pipe here. With eyeballs. This is the Shadow Tomb to collect. What is their power? I'm just gonna go. Okay. All right. Seems like I got a little bit to actually start making some real progress here. Because I have this is a much shorter day and like much quicker that they're expecting you to do things, which I am clearly not doing. Thankfully, you can still apparently pick up coins after the oh, there you go. You can still pick up coins after nighttime, so I suppose I should probably save that as like the last thing that I'm doing in a day. In the meantime, though, I am guessing that it's going to take a little bit to grind up, so now's the first time that I'm just going to go focus entirely on getting this done as fast as possible rather than looking around at everything, because clearly I don't have the time to do that, eh? Hey, Sonny! Oh, second berry, buddy. And I guess I'm just going to be getting a whole ton of them. Real quick. What's my second berry, buddy? I got Garfield, and now... No, that's also Garfield. And Fido. All right. Why do they even have legs? It doesn't really feel like they're doing much for these guys. Ah! Oh. Thanks. I feel like I'm making a good amount of progress. I mean, aside from the fact that I did spend the first couple days not really doing much of anything. Okay. Look, as soon as I get all the money, Hey, Garfield, get on. That's my bed. Vacuum. Suck up and shoot out multiple berries. Or star one to up... No, give me the vacuum. That feels important. Oh, speaking of things that feel important. Well, the hole's already movable, I'm just gonna say. It's just... You know... Maybe not in the way that I want it to be. I haven't fallen down that thing yet. I am afraid to find out what will happen. Oh, here we go. Hold E to suck out the control vacuum blast. Oh, I see. Okay, so you just need to hold down E. Yeah, this is already significantly better. Now, you know, the comparison here feels a little bit more slime rancher, if you will. Left can hold down too. Get out of the way. I'm trying to work here. If this is my job. Or whatever it is. I mean, I was told I was doing a good job when I... Hey. Never forget, I was told that I was doing a good job when I made the hole bigger. Whatever that means. I guess, you know. That's good. Okay, Star Wand. Lets me upgrade things. What does that even mean? Go get Garfield and upgrade. Also asymmetrical blinking. A little bit less so. Ah. Why am I scared by the tutorial things here? Come on. To upgrade... Get out of the way. I'm trying to read this. Do you mind? Uh-huh. At the cost of Star Orbs. Well, it's not like I'm doing anything else with Star Orbs. Which one? Yeah, Garfield. Here. Yeah. Oh, now we get other types of fun berries. Did not improve the AI on my berry buddies at all, but, you know, I mean, hey, that's fun, right? What do I get for this? Come on, please. And I'm starting to get a ton of signs in here now, aren't I? Okay, not bad. Unfortunately, I now have wasted the entire day doing this. Yes, again, the comparison to the Sonic Dreams collection, I feel, is pretty apt. All right, fine. Is pretty apt. Less, whatever you would call whatever happened in the Sonic Dreams collection happening here, though. Ooh, another one. And go get Fido also to be, I guess, a raspberry now. Costs 3 each. But I mean, you know, definitely seems worthwhile given the amount of extra stuff you get. Although not that I really care too much about upgrading Fido. I am really all about Garfield. Let's be honest. How do you not... Like, if you're going to pick favorites, I'm sorry, Fido. It's going to be Garfield. It's like, clearly. And honestly, I'm not even a huge fan of Garfield. Oh, come on. It's right there. Now I got to get through here before I get killed by a hole or whatever happens. Get turned into money. Well, I mean, I do want to move and will the hole. Maybe I can move it away from myself. That would be maybe the most ideal. Very limited range, it seems. And speed, eh? From 0.8 to 1.15. Wow, I have no idea what that means. Okay. What have you going on today? I did see in the menu here, what was it? Q, okay. So, oh, okay. All right. Can start to get rid of some junk here. I guess the autonomous movement that it has there is not as... Like, yeah, everything does freeze, to be fair. Oh, and then as you put more stuff in... Okay, I think I get it. Ooh, got another one. I mean, obviously, one of the other things that I've been doing right now is feeding the hole a bunch of the rocks around here and potentially... come on. Other things I'm thinking with time. Definitely seems to be what I want to do as far as the major goal goes, because it seems like every one of the props, as you could call it, does kind of give you a star coin deal. And also, larger hole does start to make me worry that this might be an issue, but it's been working out okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, the star orbs are coming fast and furious, which is oh, and I can afford another upgrade, you say? Oh, well, first off, let's get all this here. But that is pretty good for me, considering how, yeah, virtually nothing. Where's Garfield? I did also buy another one that's called Whimsy. Who cares? I literally only care about Garfield, and now we got... I'm actually not sure. It looks like a turnip. But whatever. That's something. Progress is being made. I am becoming an expert. What am I doing? So close to getting all those pots, I tell you. Whatever. Look, doesn't really matter. And now a lot of these guys are the turnips or something. I guess they don't have to carry around stuff on their heads anymore. That's kind of fun. In the meantime, I am starting to make a good amount of money. Like, a good amount of money to the point that I feel like I am probably going to be able to easily afford the sledgehammer now. Which, I don't really know exactly what I could break. Maybe that just makes it easier to get rid of the pots and whatnot that I've been doing stuff with. Smashing stuff is not very... Oh, nice. Okay, well, what do you got? That clearly seems to be a meaningful upgrade. There it is. Do not throw. How do I... do stuff? Hey, how do I do the thing? Well, I mean, there's throw. But, come on. Where's it? Do not throw. No. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm trying to get my berry business working right now. Oh man, hold one of those. Oh, okay. Oh, it's that wall, not like Not the... Okay. I want to just go like point this out for 1 second. Not the pots. You're supposed to throw it at the outer walls. I can't believe these walls are fake. I would have never seen that coming. What a real twist. All right, anyway. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. I'm not going to say that... Oh, yeah, and look at all the junk that I can be now trying to suck up here. Destroy harder walls. It's just like, all right. What's this? What is this? Am I supposed to get, like, 8 berries? Okay. I'm just going to focus on getting rid of the rest of the walls here and everything because, you know, I don't really have a whole lot of time to do stuff with. But, yeah, there's an entire little, Oh?
To whom it may concern. How do you start one of these? My name is Donna Bellinger, and I know what happened to Barry Pomeroy.
What? All right. Well, we got lore in this game now. Can you believe that? I almost can't, to be honest. But it did keep an eye out for that. Oh, wow. This is a little bit more interesting inside. Why is everything censored? Everything apparently inside of here is extremely pornographic. Not quite sure why, but what do you got?
To whom it may concern.
Oh, okay. Yes, I already saw that one. All right, so these are where those actually go into.
My name is Donna Bellinger, and I know what happened to Barry Pomeroy.
Well, get back to destroying all these walls then, and just in general, trying to do the upgrades as best I can before the day ends, which is extremely quick. And there it goes. All right, then. You know, I'm realizing as I break these orbs now that this is the generic pot breaking sound effect that you hear in every single video game. Nothing to do with anything. I just think that's funny. All right. And yes, I have realized now that these are strawberries. They are not turnips. Like, what am I even thinking? It's a very clear theme that this game is going for. What is that? Like, that's the thing I said was dumb. All right, Garfield, what's the next one? We've got a half slice of kiwi. All right. I suppose that's something. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be, but I guess I've got to hit it in a specific order. I kind of thought it was going to be something like that, but I was sort of thinking that I needed to put a bunch of blueberries on it. You know, like it's a end portal in Minecraft or something. But I guess I'll have to sort of explore what I need to do with that over time. Automatically picks up coins near you. Duh. Well, yeah, and that's why I want that. Because I don't want to have to pick up everything by hand. That just seems silly. Okay. So the way I'm seeing it right now is that we are looking at a match game on the Mysterious Star thing. So let's take a look. Eyeball. Did not see eyeball anywhere. But I'll just hit one and see what we got. It seems to be consistent day by day. So I'm guessing that all I'll need to do is just kind of memorize what's where, and it should come together fairly easily. So, you? No, but that is the B. All right. Okay. Should be pretty simple, I'm thinking, from here. In the meantime, let's just go try and upgrade everything into kiwis. Because that's what I'm doing in my life here. Getting fruits, getting kiwis, making money. You know, making as much money as you can make. Doing whatever this... I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what this lore is supposed to be because I am not currently understanding anything at all right now. I think I'm doing pretty good, though. Okay. B. Eyeball. Whatever this is. And I'm out of fruit. And I think it was in the corner. Oh, it's a pool cue. And then that and... Come on. Whatever this is it, baby. Well, it looks like a pot. Teapot. I mean, it appears to be... Ah! Okay. It's something. It's presumably good. Okay, I was kind of wondering if I could possibly suck up the things, but I guess not. Okay, I expected that. Still, though. Thinking maybe there was something special, considering that was a puzzle element of some variety to do a puzzle. I don't know. Okay, so inside here, one of the things that has now appeared is that we got A, B, C, D, E, H, I, B, I, Q, and something. B, I, Q, T. That's... I'm gonna have to figure it out later. I'm wasting time. I'm not getting the money that I so rightly deserve. The Berry Buddy upgrade. Where's Garfield? No. I want Garfield. I do not care about anybody except for Garfield. It's you, isn't it? Yes. And it is... I'm actually not sure. It just looks like a more purple blueberry. But I mean, blueberries are already fairly purple, so I don't really know what exactly the difference is, to be honest. But hey, it's gonna be worth more, right? That's just how this game works. So let's all celebrate having. It's probably supposed to be a grape. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's purple, right? Yeah. You know, okay. Now that I'm honestly looking at these, I'm fairly certain they're not grapes. They're actually plums. Hence the but. Oh, there you go. Hole grows larger now that I finally got it a little. And of course, not even enough to be able to get all that stuff out of there. But yes, now that I got it over to the big old pile of plants. Doing good, doing good. Still not really any closer to figuring out stuff because they just don't really give me enough time to think. I'm having a hard time thinking here, trying to do all these menial tasks, you understand. You don't even have time to pop all the bubbles. But, well, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Apparently I can get like a pop gun. That's kind of fun. Okay. Berry Fountain ability. Significantly increases the hole size, which is definitely something that I don't want, but launches all berries towards it. Seems pretty good. Oh, it's got a... Okay. It's got a cool down. I see. And I guess I can get you too because I'm betting... Yep. A duration and bonus. Okay, well, what if I were to just use both of those at once? And probably send all the stuff over towards this, which I have nearly gotten, but you know. As you can see from the sheer amount of star orbs coming out of the hole right now. But, you know, not quite there. H and G. Okay. All I need to do is just, let's go G. Yeah, that's pretty good. And H. There you go. See, now that's the sort of thing that I was looking for. Oh, jeez. Okay, it is very brief amount of time, though. However, I mean, look at that. I would say that was a pretty good use of that, even though I only got that like once, every 10 minutes or something. Still, though, big money. Oh, hey, wait a second. Apparently getting this entire thing down.
On Friday, April 12th, we had a short shooting day, and the rest of the crew was leaving early. Barry reached out to me via email that morning about staying later to talk about things. He knew that I already knew what the meeting was about. He wanted to have a face-to-face, so I began planning.
There's somebody in this game named Barry. Also, hey, look, there's little tiny flowers in here as well. I don't know what to make of any of this. I do know that I am about to be eaten by a hole if I hang around here any longer. So, go grab all my stuff and get to bed here. Well, got another upgrade for, of course, Garfield. Like, I think I made this very clear who's going to be getting the first upgrade for any one of these new ones that I get. Is it you? Whimsy. I can never find Garfield on my first try, though, right? Although, really, at this point in time, I think I should just be... There you are. And it's, I don't know. I think it's an apple. I think we're looking at apples now. Good lord, the amount of star orbs that I have kind of been neglecting to get. I was sort of hoping that I could get, like, the pop gun or something, but I guess that's not happening at this point, is it? Well, whatever. It's not like I'm really in a rush to try and maximize my buddies here. Oh, this is actually way easier once they just come out at the beginning of the day. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, that at least covers a few of them, if nothing else. It's just, you know, there's still so much more, right? Oh, hey, Garfield now is a pair. Oh, how about that? I actually got enough there to get the next level of upgrades. Can you believe it? I can. I kind of thought that was going to be the case, which is why I threw that at Garfield. Well, I was kind of aiming for somebody else, but I sort of threw it in Garfield's direction just in case. Okay, finally, now I can start getting these things even faster, hopefully. I don't really know exactly how the pop gun works, but I guess I'm about to find out, right? So, is it left mouse button to shoot the pop gun? Okay, there you go. And that is also, again, something that is... Can I just hold? No, I can't just hold. But, oh, yes, that is much more convenient. And apparently can shoot other things, too. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, no. Because, you know, the strange star man up there seems to be the most antagonistic sort of character, I would say, in the game thus far. Maybe it is B-I-Q-T. I'm going to try it. Well, I'm going to try it as soon as it's the next thing. B-I-Q-T. It is! So, what do I actually get in here? Yeah, 1 of 7. All right. Is that going to be true for everything? Got to go through here pretty quick. Since the wrong recipient, public education broadcasting. So this is like a children's show? Huh. Okay. Interesting. 1996. Net Cadet. I don't think I can... Oh, got some bookmarks. Real quick. What's the smoothie thing? Okay. I know I saw that you can create smoothies at some point in time in the game, so that's going to be important, I want to say. Net Cadet here. What do you got? Award-winning television producer, Barry Pomeroy. Okay. Sunnytime Shop. Mrs. Rainbow's Berry Patch. So I guess that's where I'm at right now. Sort of. State after hours. Can't click on anything else, it seems. Moosehole.com. Okay, come on. I don't have too much more time here. Well, thankfully, it seems like this is still working. Also, real quick. No. Something is unsettling. Live action and stop motion. Hey, I want to see some more stop motion stuff, but I'm guessing that's probably where the Berry Buddies are from. I should probably... No, I got a little bit more time. Very interesting. Am I playing as Miss Rainbow? Well, no, they said Donna Bellinger is the one who's recording the tapes. I gotta get to bed! Oh, I can afford the rewind now. Go for prestige. Obviously, since I get to keep the berry upgrade, I should probably just do that first, right? Seems like a good idea. Everything else, the bush could also be pretty good, but 50,000 is still quite out of my range. Same thing with like the chainsaw. Make smoothies. I already got the information on that now, so that's going to be something to look forward to. Okay, so it looks like it can't... Oh, wait. We got something happening here. But, yeah, it looks like it can't get the flower or the actual office setting thing, whatever that is. Might be able to get this, though. Not really looking like it. At least not really. Well, it was worth a try, though. You know what? Give me the rewind. I feel like I've done... I don't really necessarily... Well, there is the upgrade, the sledgehammer. Let's check this one out first, just because I want to see. But then I'm going to go for the rewind. All right, so this thing's upgraded. It is now silver. Doesn't really seem like too much, but... Saw that coming. Okay, so we just keep going to increasingly more complex sound stages. Guess I can't really say that that's too unexpected, right? But still, to get like the big money, and more specifically to get a lot more stars, I think that what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to just start getting, yeah?
Barry was my producer on Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch, the show I created and star in. The show was in trouble, financially and critically. I saw the writing on the wall, heard the rumblings from the studio. I knew I was on the chopping block.
Okay. All right, so, yes, rewind, blah, blah, blah. We'll do more stuff. Now, blitz and do a fountain, and hopefully this will give me the 10,000 that I'm looking for. Figure out, and try to get, even more upgrades and everything from that point. Whoop. Excellent. Not that it really matters too much, of course. So what happens? Now, they make absolutely sure that you want to do it. Okay. I mean, it does have a whole, like, VHS tape aesthetic, of course, so can't really say it's too surprising that it's not, like, it's exactly what you think it is. Ah! Yeah. Hey, wait a second. You can actually fall down the hole and that's... Whoopsies? Well, how about that? Finally figured out what happens there. Because I'm trying to grab too many... Alright, so I guess it just automatically ends the day. That's not too bad. Whoopsie. Well, it's a kid's show, right? There we go. Okay. I kind of thought it was going to be something like that. All right, 42414. All right. 42414. Pretty easy to remember, and I've got to go use the music boombox thing for that. All right. So, I guess that's going to... In the meantime, though, let's just get that... Get a little bit larger hole and get a big payday here, if nothing else. Send it, baby. I also saw that apparently you can start sucking up some of these, nice. Start sucking up some of these trees, too, it seems. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to do that without, fountain. Wow, look at it go. Hey, and I can already afford another upgrade. Might wait on actually doing that for a little bit, though. Because, there's a lot of stuff to be done right now, eh? 4. Reset. 2. Reset. 4. Then 1. I think it might have to be... Okay, I always add first. 4, 2, 4, 1, 4. That is definitely the right one. Okay, I think reset is actually just resetting it. All right, reset. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. There it is. And we got it again. All right. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, but hey, got it, baby. Okay. Well, there's one more piece of the puzzle. I don't know what the puzzle is or what I'm trying to do or anything like that, but you can't say that isn't one more piece of it. Ah, hey, and get another berry upgrade. Garfield, where are you at? No, not you, Izzy. Not you, Queenie. Not you, Fido. Especially not you, Fido. I don't like you, Fido. Where is Garfield? Yes. And you'll get to be now, I think a peach. I want to say a peach. A lot of pears around here. Finally changing up the look of everything. Although, to be honest, I like a pear. I think pears are pretty good. But, you know, it is just... We're doing constant forward momentum here on this children's show turned nightmarescape. I'm not here to just stick around with one sort of fruit that I like over the other. No, no, no. Everything's getting upgraded at all points in time. You know what? I got Rewind too, and yeah, there are some other interesting things, like upgrade the flower to a bush, as well as the bibble. Auto star orb popper, which maybe could actually use, considering how bad I am at doing that. The chainsaw. There's stuff. But I think I just want to go back to the start and, you know, do it again. Because, well, 50% sounds good. All right, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember ever seeing a just random axe on the ground before. Is that meaningful? Probably. Tends to be, and it's... I forgot to get the vacuum upgrade, by the way. I got so many other ones and didn't get that. Yeah? Well... Maybe if I jump down... No, get out of there, Whimsy. No, I was really hoping that it's just like that was going to do something because X... But no. No such luck. I guess I'll have to try and figure out what that is a little bit later on. Ah, now I can get the flower to a bush, and that was like 5 minutes. Doing pretty good for the whole like rewind thing. Now I feel like that's definitely worth doing when you got the ability. Let's also get the bibble. Why not? See what that actually does. Okay. So. Why do I need to float? That's what it looks like, eh? Yeah, and, you know, hey, triples the output. The bibble. I don't see any sort of way to do stuff. Air blast. Maybe it's elsewhere. I've kind of purposely kept things small so that all of the fruit is in the same place. I don't know, I figured it out. All right, to break walls faster sounds good to me. Give me the... Oh, even more. Juiced growth multiplier. All right, well, that should make this a little bit easier. Okay, what... Yeah. Even with the little eyeballs. Okay, jeez. Feed smoothies to the hole to temporary multiplying for girl. Okay. Well, I mean, it also, you know, apparently... I keep forgetting every time. Okay, and that makes this a lot easier, which I appreciate, because I'm getting kind of sick of throwing around that whole, what do you call it, the sledgehammer all over the place. All right, I know exactly what, like, the good stuff is thanks to the computer in there. I'll just have to go look it up and then... Berry growth multiplier. Sounds good to me. I mean, I definitely have seen the use of that sort of stuff, right? In the meantime, though, even though this doesn't even do anything, that clears out everything. Much better. All right. Oh, it's banana now. That's fun. I like that. I also, apparently that costs like 500 to do, though, so, it's a good thing I got the automatically pop the stuff now thing, because, oh boy, I'm not going to be able to do too many of those. In the meantime, chainsaw has been pretty effective. My anthropomorphic chainsaw. This really can get a ton of extra creation of stuff. But still, I haven't really been looking too much at these smoothie recipes just because, well, have you seen how difficult it is to kind of choose what I'm even doing with this? I'm getting that, considering the way that it seems to work is that your multiplier is probably based on the type of smoothie that you first throw in there, and then any extra stuff just gives you extra time on it, up to 3 minutes, but still, it's... I'm not going to worry too much about it for right now. Maybe later. You know, I didn't even check inside here after I got the other star. But yes, things are getting a little bit less pornographic.
I entered the building and disabled the security system. We've had recent issues with our passwords being shared and figured it would be a plausible explanation for a break-in.
Okay, I have been working hard, sucking up berries and shooting them into a hole. However you would describe the general gameplay loop of this. Now on Rewind 6. Well, Rewind 5, with Rewind 6 being the next one. And I think finally start time to do... finally start time to do a little bit more actual progress stuff, you know, rather than just sort of sitting back, relaxing. What's the ridiculous thing this time? A little bit less interesting, though that gray sky feels very... something. I don't know, ominous, I suppose would be the word. Yeah, we got like the house, so we're going from... Ooh, smoothies. Oh, smoothies. What sort of smoothie do I want to put on here? I think the other thing that's really important to note right now is that I have figured out how the bibble works. You just hold down space, the jump button. So I guess I can do this. Only goes up this high, no surprise, but I'm sure there's going to be many a secret to be found with that. Because I'm still trying to figure out what the actual lore of this game is supposed to be, period. In the meantime, seeing you up here the entire time. Okay. Oh, it's, I guess the final thing is a pumpkin. That makes sense. That makes some kind of sense. All right, enough of that. Okay, the other thing then too. What is the next upgrade? I have no idea where Garfield is. I've even gotten more. Bub? Like, who's Bub? Who is this Bub character? But anyway, nice. But anyway, more important thing is where is the wand? So I can try and figure out what the next level of buddy guy I have is. You know, while I'm at it, let's get a trampoline. And the berry chooser, why not? I don't really know how exactly this is going to work, but I guess probably just interact with the thing. There you go. Oh, yeah, and there it is. So can I move this? Yeah, I thought so. How useful is that going to be? I don't know. But, like, random from current buddies. I guess just make it the best possible, right? Which is only up to Peach? It's a pineapple. And it was Garfield. Hey, Garfield! Still doing it. Actually like the look. The pineapples are weirdly detailed compared to most everything else. Yeah, you can see I was really waiting to do the new content, considering that I can now just seemingly start upgrading a good chunk of my buddies. Get out of here. You've already been upgraded. You don't need any more. Oh, and that was it. All right. And all I need is 1 million to get to the next thing. So to get to the next level, and probably the final level of whatever this nightmare scape that I found myself is. Smash most of the walls down, except that one, I guess. How'd that even happen? So, I suppose it's time to start destroying the city of Darwin, I guess. Seems to be what it's called. So what's that behind it? I'm guessing whatever the final level of sledgehammer is going to give me. Okay, so do I need a specific, do I need the favorite sort of smoothie to be able to get that one glitch star? Or, here we go. Or do I just need a smoothie? Here's an orange Julius. It's banana and... I guess I should probably have orange there. Right. Right click to set down. Come on. I don't think this is doing it. Well, okay. I guess I'm assuming that I probably need the like favorite one that was described back in the computer anyway, so no surprise there. In the meantime, though, let's just continue destroying this lovely gnome town. What am I even doing with this? What is that really all that help? I mean, I guess it does look like it really does shoot it pretty far. Also, there is something that I'm kind of curious about. Okay, no, I was wondering if I might have been able to bibble my way out of that. Does not seem like it. And I got one peach. I'm gonna need a kiwi. And then the rest of blueberries. And I think I should have this. Oh, that's one peach, kiwi, and then the rest blueberries. Yes, okay. So, just grab one of these from this pile, which may or may not be very easy to do. This is the sort of things that I do in video games. You gotta understand. Look, if we're going for 100%, we gotta do stuff like this, regardless of how much sense it makes or how stupid it looks. Feeding this ridiculous living... Why is everything alive? Because it's a kid's show, I guess. Okay, one more, probably. And that's probably it, I assume. Come on, this is one fancy smoothie. I think this is worthy of it, right? Excellent. And there you go. Also, Thing's back too. Of course I can't. Time to see what's out there. For the final time, as I expected. And also gives me a little bit more capacity. Okay, what do we got? Something absolutely ridiculous, I can only imagine. Yeah, it's like a platinum or something. Well, what have you? Okay. Interesting. Just taking a look around here before anything else. I feel like I haven't found any new tapes for a while, which makes me wonder if they're around here in one way or another. Oh? Oh? Seems to be reversing in time. Well, things are very large or small or both. Oh. Yeah, yes, I'm guessing this is what the key to happiness is supposed to be. And that's probably the ending of the game. Or something. Potentially. What even is this? Okay. Blue pin equals submit. I can't pick these up. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Oh, that's fun. Anyway. All right. Well, I guess... I'm trying to stop me from going back here. Oh, there's also one more thing, but I don't even see any sort of hint as to what I'm supposed to do for this. Messing around with the hole over near the push pin stuff. One...
That's when I contacted the police. I explained I had just returned to the studio to find the ransom note, and Barry nowhere to be found.
Ransom note? Yeah, and apparently you can interact with this blue pin, but equals submit? I'm not entirely sure. There's got to be something else I need to do with this. Next berry buddy upgrade. What do you got? It's watermelons. Okay. I guess that makes sense. So watermelons and then probably pumpkins, and then I want to say that is everything. Maybe. With a game like this, you never really know, right? But hey, watermelons, that's fun. Start trying to get as many of these as possible, because apparently I have quite a few more of these stars than I thought I did. How about that? Seems like I got pretty much everything. Yeah, although there are a couple of these. Oh yeah, 150 million. What is behind this door? I'm guessing an ending, but I do think whatever it is. Also, according to the achievements, I have now achieved maximum hole size, so I need to start moving immediately. Otherwise, I get sucked into the hole. All right, what I got? Is it pumpkin? It's a pumpkin. No surprise there. Where is the key? Or does it just open up? Oh, wait, it is just a gigantic... Okay, now it's looking more like a Kirby thing. One of the more modern Kirby games. Anyway. All right. Mario 64 door, which I am fairly certain that is exactly what this is supposed to be. It looks just like that. What do you got? Oh. I see the reference was apt. Can also afford a Berry Buddy upgrade. Oh, finally.
Hi there, little sprouts. Welcome to lesson time. Today, Miss Rainbow wants to talk about something very important. Something shiny. Can you guess what it is? That's right. Money! Money can buy toys and snacks and big buildings with bright lights. But money can't buy happiness. Happiness grows on the inside, like a berry on a vine. And if you pull too hard, well, the vine snaps. Some people forget that. They start counting coins instead of counting smiles. They look at numbers and bottom lines instead of all the good they could do in the world. And sometimes they decide that if something doesn't make enough, it doesn't deserve to grow anymore. But gardens don't work that way. You don't rip out the roots because the harvest was modest. Because when greed gets hungry, it doesn't stop eating. And when it's done, there's nothing left but vacant worlds, vacant people. Just take a look at our new friend, Sprouts. What did they do? They destroyed our beautiful garden with their insatiable desire for more, more, more. Never content. Always more. Well, if they want to be a greedy little piggy, I can make that happen. So remember, little sprouts, happiness isn't something you buy. It's something we nurture together.
All right, 1 of 4 endings. Okay. So, of course, I'm going to have to go for the other 3. Besides, there's... I can't believe I got turned into a pig. I mean, I can. But, you know. Oh, now that I have pumpkins unlocked, I have in the background been doing the thing up on... Knew it was going to be you. I didn't realize that there was supposed to be a Miss Rainbow, though. Anyway, I have been doing this all in the background. Yes, it actually requires the golden fruits. Of course it does. Do you see those pillars? Plays that every time you do anything. Yeah! I hate it! But that's 1 more done. Do I have something now uncensored? Yes. Curious. Oh!
I poisoned Barry's coffee. It was quicker than I thought it'd be. His mug clattered to the floor as he collapsed. We have an old orchestra pit below the soundstage we repurposed for the puppeteers and prop storage, so I dragged Barry over, lifted the trap door, and scooted him in. I figured I had a few days tops before someone found him, so I tossed in a few more props, some gnomes, flamingos, that sort of thing, to cover him a bit.
I think it's all kind of coming together. Oh, also there's this. Which I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but I guess that'll be something to do. Okay, 7 on red, 8 on blue, and then it was, what, 4 for you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I believe that is it. Oh, wait. Why does it have to be right in the middle here? So. Excellent. I almost fell down in there. Again. Okay, but hey, there's 1 more. Let's go see what I uncensored this time. I honestly don't even know where the rest of them could be. But also, there's so much junk at this point in time.
That was about where my original plans ended. I paced around the office before an idea struck me. I fabricated a ransom note. Surely that would lead the police away from the studio pit, at least long enough for me to figure out a long-term plan. I walked the 3 miles to where my car was parked and drove back to the studio.
And that's where you get this, then. I think when that hits midnight, yep. Oh, nice try. And all right, there you go. Okay, I thought it was something like that because I saw a car driving through a little bit earlier, and I wasn't really sure exactly what I was supposed to do with it, but ow! I'm getting used to it. But it seems like it's definitely that. And I guess when it sees the hole, then it tries to speed up, but a little bit too late. Next to the computer, what do you got?
We wrapped around 2:30 p.m. I told Barry I had to run a few errands, but I'd be back later to chat. I drove my car out of the studio parking lot around 3 p.m. I drove to my usual smoothie shop and parked in the paid lot nearby, making sure I kept the receipts for my alibi.
And we got that there. Okay, so the question then becomes, I think there's only 1 thing that's censored left. No, 2. Although I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that. At this point, I have gotten the achievement to bury it where no one will ever find it for consuming every single prop on the map. Still don't know how to get this star. It was underneath a traffic something barrier. I don't know if that means something, but I mean, that's the only idea I got. I did notice though you. So what is this? Sandbox.exe. So I'm missing a couple things now. More than I thought. Gnome stuff. Pride. I also got an achievement for consuming all of the gnomes, so... That's something. Huh. Looks like an unfinished map or something. That's... interesting. So, how you guys doing today? Got a little pool. That's fun. Oh. 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 I can't believe they're using the sound effect, by the way. There's no, I'm gonna be killed by being drowned in gnomes. Is this one of the endings? Well, 2 of 4. Gnome ending. Good starting screen. Well, that's one of them. Good news! I've done a bit of off-screen grinding. I now have all 7 pumpkin berry buddies. I'm on rewind 19, so I think I have everything set up to do a pretty good destroy everything in the game run. 217. Yep. All right, so this is what it looks like when you're in late game version of this. And you may say, hey, isn't this just completely ignoring what the actual, lesson of this game was and everything? To which I would say, yes. Rainbow's sitting up there being like, his greed sickens me. Yeah, well, what can I say? It's just like, I'm just embodying the character. I am Barry, and I'm going to be burying these berries. Hey, isn't it funny that my character's name is the same as what I'm doing right now? I think we all know where the story is going at this point. All right, so yes, it will only get worse. Don't worry. Obviously, gonna want to just grab as many of those as possible, and probably start with getting the chainsaw to get things, even worse. I think even worse is about the way to put it. So we'll just start like that. Automatically pick up stuff, of course, is going to be real important with this sort of thing. You do not need to go this hard into the game, but what can I say? I wanted to. There's no sort of automation aspect to this game in the same way that a dishwashing simulator had. So when it comes to just having ridiculous braking runs, I suppose you could call it, you gotta do stuff like this. And of course, I really don't even need to necessarily finish out the entire day, considering that I can lose $1 million, no problem at all, and still be totally fine. All right, so the bibble, gonna be important. Star orb, automatic stuff, all this sort of thing. Any of these, I think needless to say, gonna be good. Chainsaw similarly, but I also don't even know if I want to start breaking down these walls immediately, purely because I I like having this area here that will allow all of the fruits to just go right in the hole. Don't even really need to do anything because I'm producing so many of them at once now. Also, when it comes to being safe, I can just go up on top of the Mario pipe and hang out around here. I don't quite have the, well, ability to move the hole yet, or the distance to be able to absorb the coins. Kind of got to get a little bit closer for that. But, you know, as you can see, it's working out pretty good regardless. My berry buddy's having a little bit of a hard time aside from that. There is also an achievement for unlocking the star door I saw just by never knocking down any one of the walls. I sort of had the feeling there, and yeah, you can go pretty deep into the hole without doing that, so I might just do that this run. All I gotta do is just jump into the hole and then fly right out of it with the bubble. It's so absurd, isn't it? Well, whatever. You know what? I don't need to be hanging around here the entire time. Just send me down into the hole so that I can, get even more. And it seems like the relines cap out at $2 million, so yeah, I don't really need to even, get even more of that. So you can do this as much as you want, really. I don't know if it's particularly necessary, like I said, but then again, I still am missing a few endings now, aren't I? Start grabbing every one of the upgrades that I possibly can. All right, so just completely ignore the actual plot of this game for the sake of this. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't forget that. Right. I did get the smoothie thing for good reason now, didn't I? I'll shove that in there, and now we got it at about 20 times multiplier. Good stuff. And best way for just grinding out a lot of money should just be go up here, set the hole right here, and I'm close enough to the middle of it to just start absorbing coins. I didn't want to break that down. See, that's the problem with having the thing. I thought that I was, I suppose if I didn't move the hole over here, I could have probably prevented that. Whatever, I'll get that one achievement. Okay, it's just going all over the place. I'll get that one achievement later. As it is, let me go grind up $100 million, and I'll just go knock out the entire the entire upgrade tree in one go. Just getting a casual 60 million in the first couple seconds of starting up a day. I'm not learning the lesson, Rainbow! Anyway, another thing I noticed just looking around. Apparently there was a new tape that got in here.
Shortly after, I took a taxi back to the studio, dropping me off a few blocks away in case anyone saw me.
Yeah. You can see that right there. Back in 1996. $1.50. Darwin Road in Michigan. Happening over in the Midwest here. So I guess that's why it's Darwin in the back. And I think that should be enough to more or less clear out everything. So just gotta go through here. Click on everything that I can. And then I suppose the plan is going to be that I'm just going to fill out. I'm just going to go around and get everything else, and I guess not quite enough to finish it up, but only about 100 million left, which is not too difficult with the way that I've been doing this thus far. So this next day, oh yeah, the thing I think with the trampoline is that you're supposed to, especially when you got like a larger area, shoot stuff onto the trampoline, which will then allow you to be able to get it to go most of the way across the map. But of course, I've kind of hit the point where that's not super relevant now. So what I'm going to do is just start clearing out everything, since I'm not getting that one achievement for floating underneath everything. But I can pretty easily get this done with most of the day upgrades, and then just start absorbing all of the props. I don't really know if that's going to do much of anything for me, but there's only one star, one of the glitch star things that I got left as far as I know, and I don't know what I need to do with that, so before I absorb all those props, I'm going to see what that is, and then maybe see if I can figure out something with it. I believe that's everything. Okay. Oh, and apparently at some point in time I accidentally hit Q, and the hole's just kind of going. Well, whatever. I mean, there's nothing that says that I can't just... It is fun to donut county your way through the map, I will say that. But it's not in any way necessary at this point. I'm just trying to figure out the last few puzzles that I have yet to do. I just thought, there's no puzzle element or anything to this. Hey, Barry buddies, where are you at? Because this is my best guess. Maybe trying to suck up a few things and shoot it? Yeah, Queenie, get over here. 9,999. Maximum damage in a Final Fantasy game. No? No? And yes, it does not look like I can dip. Yeah, no, that is a wall. That is a wall. Oh, what to do? What? Wait. Oh, good news, I didn't die. No, there is something over here. Oh. What's all this then? I can see something in the background that looks frightening. Huh. Wait. Well, I think I got it unlocked. But an evil plant, an evil berry plant that tried to Mario 64 me into thinking that I couldn't get over there. And there we go, baby. That's it. That one actually felt great when I did that. Okay, what got uncensored this time? And are there any more stars, or is that the last one? No, that seems to be... I think it's just a coffee cup. The poison one, I assume. Can't interact. Oh, so there must be one more somewhere. Oh, there we go.
I am quite the horticulturist, or at least I like to think so. Inside my office, hidden in the back, is an Atropa belladonna, more commonly known as deadly nightshade. Ingesting even a single berry. Why am I explaining this to you? It's in the name.
Ah, so when she said poisoned, she meant deadly poison, not just knocked unconscious. All right, Barry is dead. And I guess that was the plant that I saw there. How many berries? So we got Barry the character. We've got burying in the hole. We've got Nightshade Berry. We've got, well, obviously all the berries that I'm doing stuff with, smoothies and whatnot. It's just all over the place, ain't it? It looked also like I might have been able to potentially go knock down the wall with just a chainsaw over there. I am a little bit interested in seeing where exactly. Yeah, okay, there you go. Oh, and it's just... Okay, no. It looks like you can knock it down, but that's just for the verisimilitude for when you go underneath it. All right, got it. That makes a little bit more sense. Yes, if there's supposed to be any sort of explanation as to the nightmare children's showscape that I find myself in. The answer? Maybe. 2 endings left. In the meantime, though, like I said, just go start grabbing all of the junk that I possibly can. You would think that if you own a deadly nightshade plant, and, well, I guess they never found the body, probably. Because otherwise, that would be a pretty easy thing to test. Okay, anyway. Getting around here. The gigantic, I don't know, pots. What would you even call this? Little tentacles of pots is a pretty fun little vignette, too. And instead, easiest way I think to do this is going to be just going over here and sending the... if I got the time, that is. Well, I don't think it's going to be too difficult to get the rest of the... come on. Hey, wait, that one's still active. Maybe not, actually. Oh, no, I got it. Probably a glitch, I would think. You know, I still never found out what that one X on the ground that I saw was way earlier. It feels like that might be something to go explore. It was right at the beginning of the game and just sort of appeared there and couldn't figure out anything to do with it. All right. I believe that is now another one of the achievements. What is this? Starry Sky. Unlock all the upgrades. I've also gotten guillotine time for getting $1 trillion total. Oh, and since I'm just going through the achievements, apparently the gnome ending is called Goosebumps number 34. If I have no idea what the gnome, I assume. Black Star number 6 was, which I'm guessing was probably the yarn. It's called Pepe Sylvia. Ending B was called Oink Oink. And yeah, every time you upgrade one of your berry buddies, it's just, you know, buddy in all caps, and they add another buddy. So, in other words, when I got the pumpkin, I got buddy, 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 etc. and so on. Kind of a theme with the game, really, that I haven't even talked about, I think. The capture in OBS for this, and apparently the name this goes by in Windows, is just the word berry, B-E-R-R-Y, repeated, like 50 times, .exe. You may realize that there is a theme going on in this game. Maybe. Just a little bit of one. Oh no, it's actually getting to the point where I am starting to see a little bit of performance loss. I guess that shouldn't surprise me. I have actually seen in some of the grinding that I was doing that apparently the plants do reach an upper limit of how many berries they can spawn. But I think the problem is that that's probably not true for the star orbs. Yeah, eventually the plants will just... Yeah, the plants and the berry buddies will just kind of stop. Or I can make it worse right now. I can't even really see because I'm so far away. But hey, that's something. Now, the only question is, where's the rest of the stuff? Because I never even saw another... thing, a place where I could get a star. And well, maybe I should go check. Oh, does it stop if I stand in front of it? I suppose that makes sense. Oh, it's also... Wait, I can get a berry buddy upgrade? Okay. I thought that, you know, the thing was going to be the last one. You know what I mean. It would also really help if... Here, let's just get the fountain so I can get all this junk out of the way. All right, everything. Oh, the poor performance rate. I kind of thought that, you know, the pumpkin was going to be the last one. Oh, it's a... Oh, that's fun. It's the nightshade berry. Guess I should have seen that coming, right? Why wouldn't that be the last one? And I'm betting that probably didn't unlock until I got that one tape. Fun. Okay. Well, I guess there is one more level to do then. A very morbid one, but this is a horror game. All right. Anything up in the golden room that I might then be able to unlock? I'm guessing nope. That's just your secret final upgrade. How much money do I get for these things? And yeah, it does seem like I do get golden versions of those too. They're just recolored versions of the blueberry, of course, but... Oh. So I guess it's not money that you... Oh. It's not really money that you get for the nightshade. I think I might have discovered one of the other endings. Belladonna. So that's 3 of 4. What's going to be the 4th one then? Ooh. Quite the, yeah. What's the 4th one in that case? Wait. I just remembered. There was one thing that referenced getting the stars. Yep. Huh. Okay, yeah, I can't seem to be able to click on that. I don't know if I would get too much more information if I did click on any one of these, though. Yes.
He deserved it. Barry deserved it. He wanted to sanitize my show. Burn away my fingerprint from my own creation. The show would go on like I never existed. A rewrite? A recasting? A recasting of history? Reality? No. I'm the director of this story, and I haven't called cut yet. I'm going to bury under the scorched remains of this place. And no matter how deep you dig, you'll never find him. I'll make sure of it.
Some things seem to be happening here. I'll say, they said the thing. Huh.
Hello, little sprout. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important. It's called truth. But it seems like you already know the truth. I used to make this show because I wanted to teach kindness. I wanted to help kids grow strong roots. But then, the studio decided my roots weren't exciting enough. They wanted bigger flowers, louder colors, someone more recognizable. They told me it was just business. I gave them everything I had. Songs, lessons, years of my life. Barry said it wasn't personal. It was the studio's decision after all. He lied. It was Barry's idea all along. He promised me I'd still belong here in the world I created. My world, not his. He has his other worlds. Popular, successful, critically acclaimed. His legacy was intact. His future secure. But what about mine? Barry took my garden and handed it to someone else. He buried my work. He buried me. He stopped me from teaching the children how to grow. So instead, I taught Barry Pomeroy how to rot. So here we are, where nobody will ever find us. In this world of my making. No producers, no studio heads, no financial reports. I make the rules here. But I can't do this alone. I need actors, characters, friends. You watched my tape. And now you're here to help create my vision for a brighter, sunnier world forever. Now, let's get out of this dark hole. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Oh. There you go. One more Barry reference just to throw right in there. So it is a magic evil tape. I guess I might not have actually been playing as Barry the entire time, but somebody else. Setting it up for the sequel, too. Which, if they do make, I might play. I've had a lot of fun here. And I am still not quite... Oh, no. Different start? Oh, wait, no. They changed the third berry to berry. Berry, berry, berry. There you go. There it all comes together. Finally. Finally. I was really going to join her. I think that would have been a fun ending. I always love doing that sort of ending because I never expect you to do that, developers. So you got to see what the weird sort of thing they cooked up was. But nah, it didn't come up there. Instead, we get the chainsaw. All right, still not quite done just yet, though. There's a couple more tapes. I have no idea where. Oh, there's been a couple new bookmarks. Yeah, I did not start accidentally. I wonder if that's what the yarn board thing was supposed to represent. Yep. Then you get the magic you get the magic haunted VHS tape. And what's this then? $11, huh? There you go. Yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be some sort of supernatural element to this game, and yep, indeed we got it. Oh, a couple new emails, too. 42414. Yep, already got that one. But, of course, that was also just written on the back of the thing. Same sort of deal. Have to become props to learn their lesson. I was gonna look over at the, pig there, but then, anyway, there's still a couple left. Implying they're stuck like that. Well, it doesn't seem like they're necessarily stuck like that. Probably Barry. Yeah, replacing the person. Both in the same hole. Okay. Now you're just getting kind of silly with the metaphors here. Oh, telephone number. Wonder if that means I can actually type that in somewhere. All right. Also, you got like a, I'm just gonna I had a feeling. I knew that looking around a little bit more in the ending.
And this is where we're at.
Well, I'll go back to the office.
Recording this in my... And this is where we're at. I'm recording this in my office. And I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time and doing what with who. And I don't think they believe me anymore. Maybe I'm not as good of an actor as I thought. Or maybe I'm more comfortable playing Miss Rainbow than I am Donna Bellinger. I don't think I'm digging myself out of this hole.
Boo! All right, we got one more tape left, and maybe just a couple of the weirdo achievements, like the don't break any wall one and open up the door. Oh, for some reason the last one is just up in the golden fruit room, you know, on top of everything. I don't know how, I never saw this, or it's just because I got everything else.
This is my confession. This is my confession.
Okay. I'm guessing I was probably supposed to find that one earlier. It's just, maybe I also just sent it in the hole somehow, and that was, you know, some sort of way to stop me from losing out on it. No idea, but that is everything for that, which means, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to go get the rest of the achievements at this point in time, considering that there's only a couple left. Okay, first ending that I'm missing here. Survive for 90 seconds during the Nightshade ending. Atropos, as the achievement calls it. So we get you out here, and then I got to get up, yeah, very high, pretty much. This'll probably do it for me. Now I just need to go activate it, and then hang out. Watch the apocalypse happen in this haunted VHS tape, as you do. Oh, might actually take like a little bit, so I may just kind of skip ahead. Even in the face of the apocalypse, still getting plenty of money from the hole. In fact, I think I can still move it around. Yeah, when you're not on the ground floor, you can really see just how dire this entire thing is. And of course, since this counts as sort of a nighttime, I am not able to actually use the bubble or anything, so coming up here is pretty much my only choice. Not that it saves me for very long, of course. Don't think this should do it, though. All right, check. Yep. Come hell or high water, survive 90 seconds in the redacted, in square brackets, ending scene. Rewind 20, and then I am going to not unlock the chainsaw on this one. Still going to take a little bit to get the hole large enough to be able to get to the exit, but I think I can do this pretty easy enough. Okay, I think I got a sizable enough hole at this point. All I need to do is just slowly go right through here. Make sure I got the key working for me, and then just move everything right towards the edge. Don't fall in. Good. Thankfully, it seems to be pretty forgiving. But still, it is scary nonetheless. Just gotta make sure to do that. I mean, as long as I get to the outside of this, that's really all I need to do. There it is. Okay. And it is just right from the beginning that way. Bam, baby. And the sound stage is entirely intact. Is that all I need to do, or do I need to see the ending? Nope. I got the ending there. Then the last two achievements I got earned $9 on the first day and finish the game in an hour, which shouldn't be too bad because it does say I can use these new game plus modifiers. What do we got? Auto pickup, skip ending cutscenes. I guess I might as well just throw on all of these, although infinite daytime might be. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I gotta hit. Well, okay, let's just start without anything to begin with, because I gotta get that $9 after all, which should be it fairly simple, right? Got one. Beat until bedtime. 2. 3. Yeah, I'm guessing that this is probably built to be pretty tight timing. You need to get every one of these in here. Well, at least the hole's not going to be too threatening, all things considered. Because, after all, it does move fairly slowly, and at this rate, it is quite small. Got that. And so it's a stop-motion character, yet for some reason, the prop that they gave her is a marker? Like a dry erase marker? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said about that. It's a choice. And, all right, yeah, so I guess 9 is just straight up, that's the most you can get, really, because that's the most it spawns. Give yourself Blueberry Buddy, and did I get the sick Chivo? I got that sick Chivo. Okay. Beat the game in an hour. What is that even going to look like? I don't know. Click on that, and I guess just, like, just do everything? Because all I got to do is just an hour, right? Wow. All right, that's also really helpful, too. The only thing I didn't choose was the daytime thing. It was, like, infinite day, because I just feel like that means that I'm going to need to toss myself in the pit whenever I want to end the day, which is not quite, it's going to probably cause more troubles than it solves. It's coming up on the last one. Just did a couple rewinds, made sure that I got a good amount of upgrades for the berry buddies. I think this one, I mean, although I am, about 50 minutes into it, I don't think it'll be too difficult to get that last 125,000 that I need to be able to go and buy the key. Because without walls or anything, I just, run to the exit, right? Yeah, I don't think I did it particularly efficiently or anything like that, but can't argue with the results, right? Yeah, in fact, I might just jump in the hole to try and end the day a little bit early. I just got to make sure that I have plenty of money to be able to kind of compensate for that. Which I think that should do it. So, whee! Alright, give that key to me. Okay. And that should be everything that I need to end the game. I was thinking about the other endings, and I really don't think any of them are going to be faster, because I'm pretty sure you need to consume all of the gnomes for the gnome ending. You need to get a pretty huge amount of star orbs for the star orb ending. And I'm just going to activate the fountain to get a little bit of extra stuff. Yoink.
And this is where
I do have it as like skip ending.
I'm
so
recording this in my office.
As soon as I get in here, it should be done.
I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time, and doing
a lesson which I will ignore. All right, 48 minutes. That should do it. And I believe that is the end of old Berry. I like this game. It's pretty fun. Very silly. But, I do also just like, if you've been around on the channel, I do like a nice little incremental. Well, if you've been around on the channel, you're probably wondering why my content is so absolutely baffling, where some days we're doing challenge runs in roguelikes, and other days I'm playing through the entirety of Persona 5 with side-by-side translations for the Japanese and English version. This continues that trend.